Alright, back again with another video, and I had video, what do you call it? I had substance, content, but it's all buried in all of this right now. Sadly, it's all buried in all that. I've been working really hard to try to clear stuff out. I got a box of stuff going out the door tomorrow, maybe, if I get off to the post office and do that. We'll see what I'm going to do. I might head off the bins tomorrow if I have to deliver that kind of late. We'll see. So that was kind of a bummer. I did all this work and got really virtually nothing done, but I was really happy because I lost a card. And not even not find the card, but I said, you know what, let me go to eBay and see if I can find the said card. And I found it. It was $1, maybe $2, but it was $4.99 for shipping for every copy. I was like, oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm noticing a bunch of people buying this card, and ones like it, and others that particular player. It's like, oh, shoot. You know, it's really only worth $1 to me, but, you know, I guess this person is signing autographs or has been, so I don't really know, but I just needed my card. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna take a look and see what a set costs. So I had purchased a set for $9, so I'm all really crazy, like, you know, so the thing is that it was going to cost me $6 or $7 to buy one card, but it was only going to cost me $9 to buy a complete set. And the seller had 3 sets left from whatever they had sold. And I said, oh, great, that's great, awesome. Awesome. Then, and that was yesterday. Then I just checked my email and it says refunded and no explanation given. So I don't have that card, still don't have it. I lost it and I lost it again. Absolutely ridiculous thing. Now I'm going to keep looking for another card or set. And I can't do COMC because by the time that I could get this person to sign this card, theoretically, if he's still doing that, it would be too late by then. It'd be too late. Gone and goner. So I have to see if I can find my card. But I've been putting so many care packages together. Some of them have been sent and some of them have not. You know, it could have gotten in one of those, or any number of things could have happened. I could have given off to my friend who was a big fan of this guy. So again, I just don't know. No clue whatsoever. So again, set was yoinked out from underneath me, and that was not cool. The next thing was I got one postcard request yesterday, and it came out really nicely. I don't know if that got recorded. I got one autograph request yesterday, and I'm not sure that got recorded either. I've been going through, like I said, thousands of papers, thousands. When I was putting a box of stuff together, I said, oh shoot, there's more room to throw in this box here. Let me go find some more stuff to put in that box. Of course, I lost the stuff that was supposed to go in the box, and then it took me all afternoon. I still never found it, and I eliminated 3 or 4 rooms, and then shoot, still never found it. So I'm like, what do I do? Did I throw it away? Did I eat it? You know, did I sleep on it? Is it in my back pocket? I have no idea. So I said, well, here's some stuff that I'm throwing out. And it's like, oh, there's some cards in there. Shoot, I'll just throw it in there. So that took care of that. But that is just, it was frustrating because it took the whole day. You know, oh, there's another, here's another NWSL card. I boxed all those NWSL cards there, but yet they're just slipping through all the cracks. And here, in fact, here's another Good Times card here. I put all those away, except I guess I missed one. I really guess I missed one. And I also put away all the Star Trek First Contact trading card set in a box here, which I need to get these in pages, whatever. And I found 3 more cards just now, just now. But I had all the stuff set up here. There's a letter for somebody. The design fell off of that. I can find that here. Very frustrating here. Like I said, it's really irritating when a whole entire set is taken away, but it also is the same price as buying one card. Absolutely ridiculous. Then the other thing I found out is I was watching Battlestar Galactica. I guess the what do you call it? Prequel, sequel? Not sequel. I don't know. It's not the pilot. Maybe it's the pilot movie or whatever you want to call it. And then I was looking up Battlestar Galactica, remembering there was a Series 2 or something like that. People call it Series 2. But when you look at Battlestar Galactica, the first set, they call it Series 1 and 2. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but somewhere around here, I don't know if I still have it saved up here, but the Topps Vault Let's see, 1978 Battlestar Galactica. Here's vintage non-sports. You could get these cards with the Topps Vault, but there was only one set I've been able to find here. Somebody had a complete set of these, 132 cards, and then somebody had the audacity to say, oh, I would like to have a copy of every single card. They said, oh, I just want one copy, no biggie, want one copy. I mean, this could be tens of thousands of dollars for this set here. These are the green Battlestar Galactica nameplate cards or whatever. I had chances to get those, but I don't remember what they were selling for, but it was a lot. And I have a feeling that Probstein, and people don't remember Probstein necessarily as much as I do, but you see, I've been buying cards on eBay since the 1990s, and I was up against all these crazy people. That's when you could see who you were bidding against, more or less. And all of these crazy people, every once in a while you won something because they had too many irons in the fire. But I had gotten, outbid by people that had millions of dollars, essentially. I only had a few dollars to my name, practically, and I was getting outbid by these big boys here. Dr. JT was another one, and he was just throwing crazy amounts. And some of these guys, you didn't know what they put in there, but so you start putting in bids and said, well, I can't win this one, let me try to win this one. Can't win this one, try to win this one. And the same people over and over again. They were basically cornering the market and taking everything. And so these cards that were on the Topps Vault for anywhere between $5 and $500, or $5,000 or anymore, or $1,000, it's absolutely ridiculous. So it just takes a few of those to have sold, and there's a few rich collectors that would have bought those. People are talking about the good old days, and that's exactly what it was. Now they're talking about the good old days of YouTube. The people that have no longer just are making content. Americana Doug and G4 Webhead and a few other people that are just will not name because there's too many people to list. But it was just kind of crazy there. Again, I was hoping to find. Hopefully my after school special pictures will arrive relatively soon. And of course I mentioned that I got that message from COMC. I have to stick around tomorrow and wait for the plumbing guys to come and fix the pump here. And I don't really know the best way to keep it running. Usually it just runs, but I'm hoping for the best, but it's probably going to be the worst because it got left out in the cold and things broke and popped and stuff like that. So they couldn't get water going into it, and hopefully the tank is okay. I don't want to have them buy me a tank, or I have to go to Lowe's and buy it. Tanks are heavy, and I don't know if I'd fit in the car, and because the box is pretty big, and I don't have the car that I used to, so I don't need to really have to have it delivered or anything, and that's another delay. Again, summer is halfway as soon as summer starts, summer starts practically July, and then July and August, and then summer's over, so why should I be watering anything now? I have 0 plants up because I don't know how to do that. I have a mountain of seeds. It's already too late, and and I didn't get anything up because there was livestock that was always roaming around the yard, whether it was chickens or goats or some other thing that was coming through here ripping up stuff. It was absolutely the most ridiculous thing. I probably have hawks and crows and stuff that'll start to eat things, but because I don't know how to plant all the other kind of deterrents that are around that. I'm only a few plant type of person, and I don't plant a lot of stuff even if I could, because I have a place where I can donate some of the extra stuff, and my neighbors might take some of it, but I always end up with a ridiculous amount of grapes that I've offered to numerous people. They wouldn't even take them. Nobody's ever taken my apples or pears. Nobody's ever taken the cherries. So a lot of the stuff has basically gone to waste and rotted on the vine because nobody doesn't want to pick anything and take anything. Even if I picked it for them, sometimes they would just say, nah, whatever, we got our own stuff. People are just averse to have free stuff. They just don't want that. But anyway, so that's why, if I do something through the YouTube, I like to basically sneak it up on people, because when I tell people, say, can I send you something? They're like, nah, I'm good, pretty much. That's how that works. So you got to try to figure out how to get people's address, when they're not looking. Somehow they get a piece of it off there, or they show the whole thing. Maybe they want to show that thing and get surprise packages. Don't really know the whole thing. I'm watching the Olympic trials here, and that's always been fun. I don't want to watch the Dodger highlights because I already did, and the NASCAR race didn't. I don't know who won that, because NASCAR is so stupid. They get this big old fancy huge honking race going and everything, and everybody's all whooping and hollering, and then all of a sudden there's like some sort of rain delay because lightning and and all that fun stuff. I understand lightning, I guess. You know, you don't want to have anybody zapped, you know, in the towers and the cameras and all that. But you think with all the technology we'd have, be able to figure our way around that. You know, it's just absolutely crazy. I don't know where the race was coming from. I didn't catch that there, but I guess parts of Florida got a bunch of thunder and lightning the other day. So I'm kind of, my hand is kind of bothering me because I dragged it across a piece of glass on the kitchen table. And I didn't know there was a little shard of glass or just a tiny little granule that was able to slice my hand open. And it's kind of frustrating to have that there, but what can you do? I was just wiping off the table trying to see if I could find those dumb cards, and I never did. You know, there are things I will lose in this room or the next room or whatever, and I will not find them for weeks or months even, maybe even a year. Maybe I'll find those cards a year from later and I'll throw it in somebody's care package. Because I really don't need those cards. I really have no use for those. I wanted to show you my stuff here, but again, let's see if I can find something to share with you here. I got a bowling return the other day. Oh, there's another card there I don't need to keep. Ha ha ha. I've already dealt with that stuff here. Gosh, there's another card here I don't need. I've been ending up with a mountain of penny sleeves here. Mountains and mountains of penny sleeves here. And this was interesting here. This was somebody's recollections of the Topps archive here through some sort of Battlestar Galactica collector's thing here. And they said the only way you could get them, those Battlestar Galactica cards, through Topps Vault or something like that. I couldn't remember if they were blank back proofs or whatever. I've been going through mountains and mountains of first day covers. Here I covered up the address on that one. And tons and tons and tons of postcards. I really need to get back on my postcards because, again, some of them have been coming back. One of them that came back here, again, it was on this table here. And, if I can get to it here, if I can find it. It was actually a Christmas card. I had made a note that I sent it at 2023, and it finally just got here. How crazy is that? Might have to show that in the next video here. But I wanted to get something out here because my last video didn't record properly. It just went kaput, you know, it just was, and then it was just sat there and sat there and sat there, and it said, if you leave this page, you're going to lose your data. And then, but it wouldn't load, it wouldn't do anything. And it just sat there, and it just kept on warning me, if you get off this page, we are not going to be loading your video. So I got off that page, and it did not load my video. So how ridiculous is that for YouTube to be doing that sort of thing? This is something I got from Byron here. He sent something recently. He sent some Mickey or Minnie stickers, I can't remember which, and he sent this Anne Blythe picture here. I don't know if I showed this in one of the last videos here, but there's that one there. It's really nice blue Sharpie there, so that's cool. I did not have that one. I collected a lot of old Hollywood trading cards here, but I never really got around to the autographs because I didn't really think about sending off to celebrities, you know. At one time, there were some celebrities that were alive and I could have got them to sign. I did get Sophia Loren on a trading card, so if you can find her. Just unfortunately, a lot of people are falling by the wayside recently. A lot of the giants. We have a few left there, but shoot, you know, like I said, I could just go through. There's hundreds of papers here, and hundreds. That was my envelope from previous days, so we're getting there. Here it is. So there's this one here, and this is the Christmas card here. And I mean, it took the Sutter, California post office 6 months or something ridiculous to mail this card out. That's absolutely crazy. But they did a really good job. See, they canceled this one. You can't see that. That one's better. And then they did one over here so you can actually see that. That's how it's done. See, I only put 2 stamps on there, so they had plenty of room to do that. As nice as that is, I really wish that would have come during the Christmas season because it's not Christmas. I don't even know if that's the right amount of postage on there anyway. I mean, this is 51. I think it's 53. So there might have been a postal increase since then, and then yet to be another postal increase. They just got to stop increasing these postal rates here. It's stupid because I just lost $10 at the post office yesterday. It was really not fun, you know, so I don't mind using this slightly ripped one here. They can deal with it. You know, they can deal with it. I need to go to eBay and buy some more stamps, but I'm really trying very, very hard to cut back, you know. I have basically cut out the Dollar Tree, so I haven't bought anything for the last, you know, 3 or 4 weeks of the Dollar Tree. I bought nothing there. And I've been finding other opportunities to combine my purchases at other stores, and so on and so forth. And I found that the Dollar General, actually a little closer to me, has lowered their prices on things. So if I wanted a soda, I can get for $1.95 right now, I can get a RC, which is okay. I've been kind of enjoying a different, taste of RC, and it's $1.95 plus a 10-cent deposit, so that's basically $2.05 or whatever it is, And then the small ones at the Dollar Tree are now $1.75, so on and so forth, and the same kind, it's $2.75 for the Coca-Colas at the grocery outlet, and it's even more than that, I think, at the Roths or the IGA or whatever it used to be here. I wanted to show you this here. I found this comic book here. Hopefully I won't get in trouble on YouTube for it, but this is an old Lois Lane comic book that I had picked up a while back ago. Old 12-center. It cost me, I think, $3 for that. The guy still had these, but they were mostly like Superboy and stuff like that, and so it's very, very difficult if they were worth, probably were worth $3, maybe, I don't know, he was going to lower the price on it, but one interesting thing about it is look at the ad on the back there. You don't have that anymore. So I'm going to not show that for very long. But yeah, this is Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. I want to say that this is probably worth about $10, maybe in this condition. I'm not really into grading here, but I just don't have a lot of 12-centers. This is from 1969, so that's kind of neat. And then I think I may have showed you this one here. This is Archie Pep, and this is a 15-cent. Or maybe, was this from 69? Shoot, I don't remember. Maybe this is 67. I have already forgotten. I don't remember. It's from the 60s. No, I think Archie Pep was... Okay, this is 67. And then Archie Pep was 1969 for this one here. But again, the Archie Pep is really, really beat up. And one of the reasons it's partially so beat up is because it made it through the Goodwill bins. Look at how rough the corners are. Every single one is cascading over. Every single one. That would take probably hours to lay that out flat and fix that there. But I just picked it up and I'll read it and probably give it off to my nieces and nephews if they so choose. I would like to give them a bundle of comics of some kind and throw them in a nice box there and they can kind of deal with them. I don't need some of the more well-read comic books, but the kids are going to read them and enjoy them, and that's really all I care about. Again, I didn't check to see if all the pages were there. Somebody else was kind of jealous of my find there, but I mean, he didn't want it, but he just said, oh, that's kind of cool. That was his time frame, so I can gauge how old he was. He was probably a teenager or something back then, or maybe just a little, maybe not quite a teenager, but you know what I mean. It was just probably 12, 15 years older than I am. Anyway, so there was that one there, and then I discovered these, and I mentioned, I don't know if anybody went and tried this. The window is closed on this one here, but I got these Doctor Who trading cards from Rittenhouse Archives, and it cost me absolutely $0. I think I had to send them a SACE for that, but other than that, it cost me $0. So I need to see if there's anything else from Rittenhouse Archives that I can request a few more promo cards there. So why don't we just do that very quickly here. We're only at 17 minutes here. I'll do a 20-minute video here. Hopefully we'll get this uploaded here. We'll get out of Battlestar Galactica. Oops, so we want to go to Rittenhouse, or Sci-Fi Hobby, I think it is. Sci-Fi-Hobby.com, that's what we want. Enter. And then, usually there should be a free promotional card here. Ooh! Cheer! Oh, shame. Cheers Premier Edition trading cards coming soon. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am screwed. I'm screwed. I need help. Okay, this was not planned. Cheers trading cards. Sign me up. Now, what we need to do is, let me click on this. Let me see. Oh man, is there like a promotional card for this? Oh my gosh. Let me just type in, let me see if I can, free samples. Okay. House of Dragon Season 1 promo card. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta read up on this one. What does it say here? Man, is there going to be autographs for... if there's going to be autographs for Cheers, oh my gosh. I'm so glad I'm clearing out some of my cards. I am really nervous right now. I'm very, very, very nervous. Cheers, I can't believe, because Cheers, as you know, is one of my top projects that I have. Let me just grab this really here. I didn't plan this. Okay, I am really... Okay, there is my Cheers binder there. Amazing, amazing, amazing. There is my Cheers 92 to 93. And there's my John Ratzenberger autograph. You've seen that several times before, and if you haven't, well, you need to go back and watch my videos. And there's my Gary Hart signed autograph. There is Senator Gary Hart right there. Very, very nice one. There's a picture of Rhea and John Ratzenberger acting cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And there is all my signed postcards right there. So I don't know what, I have no idea. But you know, wow, insane. Okay, so I'm going to have to save my dollars to see if I can get some cards or a box or something. It's not going to be cheap. It is not going to be cheap. So it doesn't say anything here. It just says, okay, let me see if I can go back to it. Oh my gosh. It just says Cheers Premier Edition trading cards coming soon. Discover more about Cheers Premier Edition trading cards. So I clicked on that, and I just see the nice Cheers and there's nothing. Wow. I don't know when that is. Let me know if you know about this here. That is absolutely crazy. House of the Dragon, coming summer 2024, and it just says coming soon, so I don't know when. This could be like months from now. Amazing. Okay, there's some other products that recently. I have an Umbrella Academy. I actually have a couple of cards from that set, a couple of autographs. I think I have a couple of autographs, and I've got like a relic card. Somehow I was managed to get one of the relic cards via auction. I don't know what Lower Decks is, Star Trek things, Strange Worlds, Game of Thrones, Doctor Who. These boxes are so crazoid. You know what? That Cheers stuff might sell out like day one. I'm not even joking, because there's not been anything Cheers. I was dreaming about making my own custom Cheers trading cards. Now I don't have to. I don't know what they're going to do. Is there going to be autographs? Is there going to be relics? I have absolutely no earthly clue. You know, Ted Danson autograph. I lost out on a Ted Danson. More than likely it was a legit one. Because the picture that it was signed on, I really don't know. And I have, the only odd one I have is John Ratzenberger from the main cast. I'm sure he'll probably be in the set there. I don't know who else will even be in the set. These people are very old, and they're probably, you know, itching for dollars. I really no clue. George Wendt is my white whale because he's way too expensive, and I've been outbid or missed the opportunity to get one for $20 or $30, and now it's like $75 or $100 for his autographs. So this might, you know, we don't know. There could be a lot of guest stars, and that would get me ideas to think of who else to maybe write to that could theoretically possibly sign, you know, off to the side there. All I was doing was checking out these silly Doctor Who cards that you cannot get anymore. Let me go to the trading card section, and let me just go back here. So let's type in Cheers and see what happens. Cheers. This is an awfully long video. I got a couple more minutes here. Cheers. I don't need a Cheerios penny. Those Cheerios pennies were worthless. Okay, let's see if we got anything here. Don't know if there was a promotional card. Yes, we got, look at that, the George Wendt card for $90. $90 because he's limited edition 15 to 25 because Leaf made everything super limited. They made 1,000 cards of him, but there's another George Wendt that sold for just under $70. There's one that sold of Tom Skerritt for $40. I think I have Tom Skerritt's autograph. It got damaged, I think. But what can you do? There's a George Wendt autograph. It's partially cut off there, and that one sold for $33 plus, so $38 or something like that. George Wendt. And so I don't know if there's any promotional cards yet for that one yet, so we shall see. But anyway, that was just crazy good news, or crazy bad news from a money standpoint, you know, because summer is different. You know, you have different money going off to different directions here. You've got all kinds of events you want to go to, Great Oregon Steam Ups, swap meets, numerous other things that you want to go to, time with family that requires extra dollars to, you know, for whatever. Here's a Star Wars John Ratzenberger one. I'm just looking to see if there were any promotional cards for Cheers that have come out through. So we're almost done here. Anyway, this is the end of the video here. Oh yeah, there's a John Ratzen. They spelled it John Ratzen, but who cares? American Pie card. John Ratzenberger's autograph should not be $60. It really shouldn't be, because he's just out there. There's just tons of them. There's $40. That's a little bit much there. And, you know, again, the reason why he's $40, now see, look at this. Here's Norm. You know, George Wendt one for only $39. That's one of the cheaper ones because he's not numbered. But still, you know, again, that's really cool. So I don't know let me know if you know anything about that crazy Cheers thing, anything else you've seen in the video here. I would like to show more stuff, but I've ran out of time. Hope you enjoyed this. I am just absolutely beside myself, and thank you for watching.